Hello, good morning and welcome to New Forest Morphs. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day and I hope you're enjoying our films. Thank you very much Predator BP for inviting us over yesterday on their beautiful channel. We really enjoyed watching the video and the collab, and it's a big thank you to all those who participated. I really enjoyed being part of that film. So thank you Richard for that, and I hope all our viewers here, if they haven't had a chance to go see it, jump over to Richard at Predator BP, go and look at the video. It'll give you an insight into some of the things that Jared and I have been doing, as well as those other breeders that are just covering crazy snakes. It's absolutely brilliant. So thank you again. And so what I thought we'd do today is we're going to check the light box to see if there's any gifts in there, but before we do that I'm going to just do something to build on yesterday's dance routine. If anyone hasn't seen my video yesterday, I did a dance routine for everyone, and I'm going to try and do a dance routine but juggle simultaneously. I don't know how this is going to go. It's completely spontaneous. So let's have a little look and see. I'm going to use the balls and see if I can get juggling first, and then I'm going to try and move my feet and juggle together. Okay. So Jared, just home in on my lovely shoes, and it's a little one there. Little one there, and little one there. Okay, now we won't do the okie-dokie, but we'll just do something with the juggling first, okay? So here we go. Let's see if I can get them juggling without dropping them. How about that? I'll do it one more time, see if I can get my feet moving. So I think one of our eggs has hatched, Jared.
Here we see a fine
that is the way to
clown ball python.
That is the way to open up one of these chocolate oranges. You tap it.
I love it.
Jared, show us how it's done. There we go. Beautiful. So that's what you get inside. I'd like to offer one to our viewers as well. Please take one of those.
On behalf of our viewers, I'll do that.
Come on, Jared, let's go and see what we're looking for.
Mate, you say you got a bad hip and make me put your socks on. Then you're doing this. Right, come on, you know how yourself.
I've got a bad hip, but okay, here we go. What have we got, Jared? A new addition to the nativity. We've got New Forest deer in the background, set in a Christmas tree setting.
Yeah, I couldn't see him.
Can you see the New Forest deer? There we go. And we do have another gift, beautifully wrapped. You can see that I wrapped this one. Come and have a look, see what we can find. God, these chocolates are so delicious. I'm going to avoid the temptation of eating and talking at the same time.
It's a good idea. Might put a few viewers off.
Yeah, good too. Anyway, just to let you know, we had a really good feeding session last night. I nearly got bitten by Colossus. She came out, she's in shed. And this is one of the mistakes I nearly made. You learn a lot from your collection. I was feeding with Jared. We had all our small rats on defrost. They're all defrosted, all lovely. I said to Jared, I said, I've got a feeling Colossus won't eat tonight. And they said, why is that? I said, because she's deep in shed. Now normally Colossus is at the very bottom of the rub system, the racking system here. And I have to, because of my hip, I have to use a hook anyway to get down to the bottom. So it's not big, but also it was very wise with Colossus when it's feeding night to use one of these, which is Jared got me this as a telescopic hook like that, which I love. And I use that to open up the rubs I can't reach with my hip. But also, if there's a big girl in there that's feeding and building follicles, their feeding instincts goes through the roof. Now Colossus is 4.5 kilograms, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to open up the rubs. I went down to open up the rub just to check that she was okay. She nearly took my head off. She came out like a steam train. But I think she saw me and she pulled back. She recognised who I was because she knows I bonded with her. And she didn't tag me. Well, she was going to do more than tag me, believe you me. She would have done some damage. So just a little warning to anyone out there that hasn't kept ball pythons. They're normally fine. But during breeding season, and if you go over to Rob at Royal Bulls, he did a really nice video yesterday, which I watched. And he puts out a footage of him feeding one of his females that was building. And she was gagging for it. I mean, literally, she came right out. She would have crawled outside her rub to get that food. Go and have a look at it. I thought it was really interesting. But yeah, just fortunately the cameras weren't running last night, but it would have been very interesting viewing, Jared. You came close to one, haven't we? We've got our feeding videos, so have a look at one of our feeding videos. You'll see Jared coming close to
It's the head height rubs that get you.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I like to wear my glasses for protection, because you don't want a ball python hitting you in the face, particularly your eyes, very sensitive. So yeah, that was a close call, but the thing I've learned from that is that when you're feeding a big girl that's in shed, never assume that she's not going to want to eat, because when they're building follicles, whether they're in shed or not, boy, they just put on that weight. All our girls are doing well. Some of the boys are going off feed, so we've noticed that some of our regular breeders are starting to drop off feeding now, and that's okay. There's nothing to worry about, providing they've got sufficient weight. But we will keep an eye on them and we'll monitor them, and we'll do our best to offer them a small multi to help them through the breeding season. But most of them, I mean, I think Joker took 2 rats yesterday, and you know how he's been breeding for us, so he's not switched off at all. But the banana boy, he hasn't ate for 3 weeks now, but he's breeding like a trooper, so I think he's settling down into his breeding mode. So have a look at some of Rob's videos. They're very, very helpful. They'll put your mind at rest if you're a first-time breeder, and he teaches so many beautiful principles. So please do go across and check out Royal Bulls and Rob. But let's have a look. With no further ado, we need to get in and see what we've got today, Jad. What do you think we've got?
Something to do with an orange.
Let's have a little look. We've got a pipping egg in there, Jad. Look at this. I wonder who put that in. Look, half eaten as well.
Not good.
Jad,
move this out of your way, just,
Jad, are you sure that those rats were definitely defrosted frozen? We haven't got any rats in the house, have we?
Oh, well, I built this thing, so we might.
Mind you, I was just thinking there when Richard was responding to our video and toasted us, I can't remember what cocktail he was drinking, but it sounded a bit ratty to me. Didn't go down well, did it? Went down well with us from a comical perspective, but I don't think it went down well for him literally. So let's have a look here. Okay, we've got an anonymous request here saying, please would you feature the Orange Dream gene, and would you give us a demonstration of how you're using it in your collection?
Oh, does it say that?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
So, without any further ado,
Captain BS himself.
today we are going to cover, hence Jared, Orange Dream.
There we go.
So now I'm going to put Jared on the spot in typical Christmas style. Do you know who was the first to develop in a captive bred situation? Who actually produced the first Orange Dream?
Yeah, it was actually in the year 1964, and his name was Jeff Bloggs. And I don't have a clue. Go on, tell us.
Okay.
Tell us.
Well, you're very close, Jad. You're very close. No, the person that is a very famous breeder actually, Jad, and he produces a lot of them. He's American.
Justin Kabelka.
But not Justin. A good friend of Justin's.
Nerd.
I'll give you a clue. No.
Ryan Barczyk.
No. His name begins with a.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
And then
Ozzy Boys.
Ozzy Boy, Ozzy. And he's got a YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's probably one of the coolest breeders. Coolest.
Cool whip.
He's probably one of the coolest breeders there are out there. I wish he did more videos, because I think he'd make some great content if he made more videos for us. But he's got an insane collection, and he's got some insane high intensity Orange Dream snakes. I say high intensity because the Orange Dream, there's so many different variations out there. If you're going to get into Orange Dream, it's going to cost you 10 times the amount of money. Go for a high intensity gene every time if you want to have quality. I'd rather have one high intensity Orange Dream than a collection of 10. It's that good. So that's what I'd recommend. Now, let's just go back. It was first, what actually happened? Let me see if I can remember the story, because Ozzy actually tells it in his own words, and it's on a website that I was looking at. And Ozzy said that he had a friend, and the name of his friend, which is a Polish surname, forgive me if I get this wrong to all of our Polish viewers, his friend was Ian Gniazowski. Gniazowski. GNIAZDOWSKI. And in 2002, Ozzy was over at his friend's place and he saw this looked like a normal but an unusual normal, and it kind of had some banded shapes to it, but it also had slightly more orange coloration in it, and he thought, I wonder what this is. So he bought it off the guy. It took him a couple of years to get it up to size, and it was a female, and as it got older and older and older, the orange flames, because with Orange Dream you get like orange flaming, and it's very subtle and it's very easy to miss, and most people probably didn't realise there was an Orange Dream out there, because probably lots of people had them in their collection without realising it. And he bred it out, and he took it up and he put it to he paired it up with a het albino, which is a recessive, and produced 4 babies, and 2 of those babies were Orange Dreams, and the very first Orange Dreams were first produced in 2004. And it was quite funny because when Ozzy was actually raising this female up before she gave her clutch, he brought over another friend to his facility, and he was joking around with his friend and saying, look how beautiful this female snake is, it's got those lovely orange colours coming up here. And he jokingly said to his friend, this is going to make me millions of dollars. And his friend responded, dream on. And then he thought, when he actually produced the Orange Dream, that's how the name came. It was because a friend told him to dream on. Or something to that effect anyway. So if you want to know how the Orange Dream's name came about, it's because a buddy of his was thinking that he was just taking the biscuit. But believe me, I don't think Ozzy's made millions from it, but I don't think he's doing too bad out of it. Just goes to show, you can have a small-time breeder starting off developing, and suddenly if your collection throws out something unusual, you're connected with friends that have unusual stuff. Like we've got that beautiful spot nose. We don't know what's in there. There's something in there. Imagine if we find a new gene in there, Jared. God, that would be just unbelievable. But no, that's the other thing about the hobby that's of interest to me, is that the gifts that are built within the snakes, you just don't know. You just don't know whether there's some new morphs that might feature or come out, something unusual. I mean, we've got those 2 pies down the back there we haven't quite identified. There could be something else going on with those for all we know. And that's the exciting thing about the hobby, is that you just don't know what you're getting completely. And I love that. So anyway, with no further ado, because Jared and I want to
look at some snakes.
We want to go fishing. Jared and I love to fish, and we've got a fishing this afternoon. So we're going to go through this Orange Dream video, and then we'll load it up tonight. And let's just talk about the Orange Dream then, Jared. So what kind of combinations do we have here in New Forest Morphs? Should we go and show our view?
Let's have a look at them.
Go and have a look, come on. I get to eat another chocolate while you do this, Jared, because you can do a lot of the talking.
Right, let's start off with Hazel, our Orange Dream Yellow Belly 50% het pied. Here she is. Now she's beautiful.
Big, small rat, Jared, so don't.
Yeah, I won't get her out. We'll leave her be.
They've eaten.
Have a look how beautiful she is, though. So she's Orange Dream and Yellow Belly. So a single gene Orange Dream won't look this beautiful, usually, and a single Dream Yellow Belly won't look this beautiful. But you put them together and you get these incredible blushings on the side and on the dorsal.
Can you see the fire going up as well? Is there any fire?
Yeah, these are the ones that look like.
God, it takes that fire right up, doesn't it? If you look at a normal Orange Dream, you've got a very subtle small fire around that gene. You put it to a Yellow Belly combo,
yeah, she's nuts.
Fire goes nuts. And also look at the chocolates coming out of this snake as well. Why is it? I suppose there's Orange Dream chocolates, isn't it? Let's go and get another one of those sweets.
Yeah, but she's a beautiful girl. We're looking forward to breeding her.
Of course, Terry we featured. She's in shed at the moment, isn't she? Should we show the
Terry?
Terry. Now look,
she's shedding.
Terry's been out on the Christmas specials, but look, she's in shed at the moment. She ate a big meal. And what's her combination, Jack?
She is Russo, Het Russo, and Orange Dream, I think. I believe.
So that's a really good combination.
50% het pied.
That's a really good combination.
But yeah, we'll leave her be because she's in shed.
And then what about the Banana Apollo? That's our stud. He hasn't eaten, so we can bring him out.
Super Pastel OD.
Actually, he's just pooing a wing at the moment. Look. I'm not
we've caught him mid poo.
Yeah, you've got.
We'll leave him be.
Yeah, I'm not.
You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
He's just been breeding with the calico, and I think this is the other thing: is if you put Orange Dream with calico, it's nuts. It's insane. Here's our calico girl, Pringle.
She hasn't got orange dream in her yet. She did last night.
The calicos get better. This is a special calico. It's an F&F line. You've seen, but they've been locking up, Jared. I haven't cleaned the rub yet because look at all the breeding marks in there. But they locked up. It took them 4 days to lock in the end, but for 3 days I didn't see a visual. But banana, orange dream calicos are wicked looking, Jared.
Yeah. I
can't wait to see those come out.
And then I think our best orange dream, in my opinion anyway, is here. Pastel, leopard, orange dream, yellow belly, 100% het clown, Bella. Yeah. Female.
Wow, Jared, what did you feed her yesterday? I mean, she looks like she swallowed a bottle.
She had a lovely rat wiener.
Right.
So I won't get her out because I can keep her in the tub.
Yeah, let's put her in the light
so you can see her colours properly.
Yeah. So when you put orange dream with yellow belly, look what it does to the pattern. And leopard as well. So in my book, those 3 combinations are
and
wicked.
Pastel, all of those together. Pastel, leopard, orange dream, yellow belly, 100% het clown.
And then when you mix that with the clown, I'll see if I can get a picture of a clown version of this. To give us a vision of what this is going to happen when we put the clown to it. Clown Enchi, remember Hercules, he's got Enchi in him. If we get an Enchi clown version of that, Jared, I think that's going to be insane. The other thing is, did you know, while we're at the pumpkin pie level, if you put orange dream into this, Jared, now look how orange this is with yellow belly. See how insanely orange that is?
Yeah.
When you put orange dream in there, high intensity, guess what you get?
An even more orange snake?
You get a bright orange snake pied, and they are insane. And you combine that with Enchi as well, honestly. Yeah, we definitely have to do it. So I think that's probably all of our orange dreams, Jared. I think if there's any other orange dreams on this side we've got.
Nah, that's everything we have.
You sure we haven't got any other orange dreams?
Yeah, there's no more ID.
Okay. So I think that's about it, Jared.
We will have more as we breed them, but...
So just making sure that we've covered everything. I think we have. So let's just finish off with a couple of combos and then time to go fishing. So these are the ones that I would highly recommend looking at, and I'll try to put pictures up for you. Because it's a co-dominant gene, Jared, it means it can produce a super. If you put 2 orange dreams together, you get a super OD. You get a super high intensity OD. They are as bright as they can be. Orange just comes out. So one of our goals is to produce a super orange dream. So to do that, we've got the orange dream banana super pastel, which is Apollo. We could put that to any one of those girls to produce a super. And we've got a 25% chance. So when you put orange dream to orange dream, 25% of the babies will be supers. And I'd love to have a super girl and a super boy to make a Superman. And sorry. But no, seriously, if you can get a high intensity super, it's worth its weight in gold. And just, I've got to say this, guys, if you love your colours and your contrast, orange dream is an absolute beauty. And then of course we've spoken about what we'd put with that super orange dream. Now when they put a fire spider to that super orange dream, have you ever seen those, Jared?
They're wicked.
They've got to be one of the most gorgeous snakes. Now we know there's a little bit of a wobble on a spider and some spiders. So what we'd have to do is we'd have to put in the bongo into that as well. We put bongo to stabilise the spider and actually went for super orange dream, spider, bongo, fire. You'd end up with an insane animal. And if you add yellow belly to that as well, it'd be even more insane. So I'm really pleased that we've got orange dream and yellow belly combining in a lot of our females and males, because that's the building block to produce these other things. The other one that's good to put in, if you want to sharpen your contrast, put your spot nose into orange dream. Imagine if we got sexy Lexi and we stuck in the banana to her, and that orange dream went in there. Can you imagine the contrast, that deep black? That'd be insane. And of course we've already mentioned Bella, how beautiful she is, that leopard, orange dream, yellow belly, pastel.
Get that as a visual clown.
Yeah, plugging a clown to her, which is Enchi, Hercules. And I'll try and find a picture of a clown version of that and see what you guys think. And then the Mojave, which already has really bright yellows in it to start with. We've got Mojaves in our gene pool. You put orange dream to Mojave and you'll see that Mojave really pop, particularly super orange dream. That'd be insane, Jared. You want to see something really special. We spoke about the calico and our project with the calico. That's a no-brainer. We spoke about the pied combining with the orange dream and yellow belly. That is absolutely insane. I'll show you a picture of that as well. And
super orange dream pies are wicked as well.
Yeah, Let's see, I'm sure Ozzy's got a few on his website. He won't mind us sharing. We'll share those with you. And then the other thing I like is Enchi. If you put Enchi and Orange Dream together as a combo with fire.
Super or single?
Super Enchi, super Orange Dream. If you want something seriously, it's off this planet, put in a super Enchi and a super Orange Dream with either fire and vanilla. If you want to brighten up those jeans and make them intense, honestly, they're absolutely insane. So what kind of price range would you be looking to pay, Jared, if you bought, let's say you bought
single jean
Orange Dream, what kind of price do you reckon you'll be paying for one of those?
For a hatchling, probably about 150.
Yeah, so if you want just a basic low intensity Orange Dream starter, 150 quid will get you into the project. If you want a high intensity, you could pay up to $1,000
yeah,
for a really good one. If you want a super Orange Dream, then you'll pay even more. So I've seen some of these Orange Dream snakes go for as much as $5,000. So you can start off 150, but you start layering those up, they'll come up to 5,000 plus. In fact, some of them will go probably more than that. The more you layer up correctly, they'll probably go up to $10,000. So I think that's just about it for now, Jared. Is there anything else you wanted to add, Jared?
No, just that it's a beautiful gene and I'd recommend it in everyone's collection.
Yeah. Thank you, Jared, for being our cameraman and being a great buddy in this journey of ours. We send out our love to all the community, and we shall see you tomorrow for another feature. And it's goodbye from Paul, goodbye from Jared, and goodbye from New Forest Morphs. See you again.
Nice.